What's up, diecast collectors? This is OBB, the diecast news guy, and today I'm going to bring you guys with yet another NASCAR diecast review, and it's going to be on a throwback car, guys. It's going to be on one of the first throwback cars that were released in diecast form. So it is a 2015 car, and this has been this was probably one of the favorite throwbacks to start off the whole throwback weekend extravaganza that NASCAR's done for many years now. And it is on Ricky Stenhouse Jr.'s 2015 Cargill Don's Throwback Ford Fusion for Roush Fenway Racing. I mean, as you guys know, this is a Don throwback to the late Silver Fox. I mean, one of the best drivers in NASCAR, period. I mean, David freaking Pearson. Holy crap, man. This is a beautiful looking diecast, guys. I am very fortunate I was able to pick this up at Plainview Sales during their Black Friday sale. And I got this like a few years ago, and I decided to go into review it right now because I absolutely love this car. And plus, I actually have the diecast, the OG diecast, to do the comparison to. So, my God, guys, this is the one that started it all for the throwbacks, and I'm looking forward to unbox this bad boy and take a closer look at the David Pearson Cargill throwback car. All right, guys, we got this diecast out of its box, and wow, I mean. We rarely see metallic finished cars on Roush Fenway Racing cars. But this one, man, I am glad they did, man. We got the metallic gold, the metallic blue, and even the gold rims to top it off. With the throwback contingencies, look at that. Every single contingency is like a throwback, all right? Every single one. That's freaking awesome. Even the classic Goodyear tires as well. And the classic font to go along with David Pearson. I mean, this diecast screams throwback all over it, guys. This is one of the first throwbacks that were ever released, because if you guys are new to NASCAR, 2015 was the first year they implemented the throwback idea for the Southern 500, and I think that is probably one of the best ideas that they have done. I mean, it was such a creative idea, and it has been such a warm welcome to everybody because a lot of people love seeing throwback paint scheme, guys. And this one right here, definitely a lot of the classic NASCAR fans love this paint scheme. This is representing the three-time NASCAR Hall of Famer, David Pearson, also nicknamed the Silver Fox. One of the best NASCAR drivers, period, guys. Holy crap. And this guy's also really damn good at Darlington, guys. I think he won Darlington like 10 freaking times. I mean, my God, double-digit wins at this track. And he's also a three-time Southern 500 winner, so pretty appropriate for them to do a throwback, guys. And I know that this paint scheme, they reused it again with David Reagan's front row car in 2019. But this one right here is far, much more better and more accurate compared to the one that David Reagan drove in 2019. I mean, it was cool they did that, but I think that was kind of lazy. All right. I mean, I think if they already used the throwback once, they shouldn't reuse it again because it's going to get old. All right. I mean, there's so many other throwback schemes they could do, especially for David Pearson, but Reagan decided to copy this one. But luckily, this one definitely kills it by a long shot. And believe it or not, Stenhouse actually he qualified very well in this car, guys. I think he started 8th alongside with MTJ before all the bandwagons showed up. No offense. But unfortunately, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Didn't got the best luck. I mean, he was running decent, and then he kind of fell back a little bit. Well, by decent, I mean, he fell back and was in the top 20 throughout majority of the race. Then a lap 198, he was trying to pass Clint Boyer, and then Stenhouse does what he usually does best, spin out and wreck. Yep, and it's a shame. I mean, he was trying to pass Clint Boyer, and he just put a little too much wheel into it, coming down into, the final turn into the front stretch, and just spun out and wrecked this beautiful car. Pretty unfortunate, to say the least, because I really do love this car a lot, guys. Everything about this car, I mean, this is definitely one of the best looking throwback diecasts from 2015. And feel free to comment below which 2015 car did you like from the throwback, guys. Even if it was made in the diecast form, guys. I mean, I think this one is definitely one of my favorites, and I'm glad it got made in the diecast form, guys. I mean, we had a lot of throwbacks cars that were released for the first couple years before, the whole cancellation thing happened. But my God, guys, I mean, Lionel surprisingly did a really good job of this. I mean, I mean, they nailed this metallic finish, guys, and the gold rims. We rarely see those two things on Roush cars, and they absolutely freaking nailed it, man. I mean, I know I criticize a lot with Lionel, but they absolutely nailed this paint scheme. And speaking of that, we're going to look at the OG car itself, guys, that I bought from the Motorsports Show from Oaks, Pennsylvania. And that's the main reason why I waited to do this diecast review, because I wanted to get the actual car to represent this. I'm going to try to do that more often when we do the throwbacks. But my God, guys, this is supposed to represent David Pearson's 1969 car, because he had a lot of success in that season, guys. Not only he won his third and final championship, but 11 wins, guys. I mean, this guy, like I said, one of the best NASCAR drivers, period. I mean, it's a shame we have lost him now, but, I mean, my God, his legacy will still go on as one of the best, man. I mean, my God, I mean, and if you guys know any stories about David Pearson, feel free to comment below, because I always do want to hear more about it, besides, reading about it on Google. But yeah, guys, I mean, they did a really good job with this, guys. I mean, I know the colors do look a little odd, but, we have two different die-cast manufacturers right here, so, it's not going to be spot on perfect. I mean, this is a Johnny Lightning car that was made in, 1998, compared to this that was made in 2015. But absolutely did a great job, guys. I mean, the rims, the font, the paint scheme layout. Look at that. They even got the 17 right there to represent how the car was right there. And look at that, where they have they just have David's first name right there. They did with Ricky as well, with Ricky's first name. So, just, oh my God, guys, this diecast is just so freaking beautiful. I love it. I mean, I usually don't say it too much with Stenhouse diecast, but God, I just love this, man. It really makes David Reagan's car just looks like a freaking laughing stock. No offense to the Shriners scheme, but just, I know it's for a good cause and all, but far better looking diecast, far better looking than that, than that waste of space. I mean, at least that car got canceled and this one didn't. But I absolutely recommend picking this diecast up, guys. I mean, it's probably still on Plan B sales for all I know, but I'm surprised this car hasn't dried up yet. I mean, it's a 2015 diecast, and usually, this is like the 2015, that was the third year we had the Gen 6 diecast, and the Gen 6 era is supposed to end soon. I mean, well, now with the delay now, we don't know for the Gen 7 car, but hey, this is definitely one of the best looking throwbacks by far. I mean, I think this is still my favorite Stenhouse throwback by far, guys. I mean, it's a shame we didn't get his John Deere car diecast release, because I love that Chad Little Don's throwback car he did for John Deere, but apparently there was licensing issues with the John Deere sponsorship, which was unfortunate, because that probably would have been right up there with this, but you can't go wrong with this paint scheme, guys, especially if you guys are a big fan or know a lot about the Silver Fox himself, David Pearson. This is a must-get for any diecast collector, especially for NASCAR collectors out there. I mean, either get this car or the OG one, because it's a must-get. You have to have this diecast in your collection, especially if you're a NASCAR fan. I mean, that's case closed right there. But that's all I got to say, guys, about this 2015 Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Johnson Throwback Cargill Beef Ford Fusion for Roush Fenway Racing. If you guys enjoyed this diecast review along with other NASCAR diecast reviews, what the hell are you waiting for? Feel free to subscribe and click that like button. And also, I forgot to mention, there's a NOS logo on the B-pillar. Yay! Energy drink sponsorship on a 164 diecast. Woo! Anyways, that was just a random blurt out, but comment, like, subscribe, and I will catch you guys next time on another NASCAR diecast review.